Okay, now that we've taken a good look at everything that's going on with that left foot, I want to start today's treatment by doing a talar crural distraction manipulation. That's just a fancy term for I'm just going to deliver a little quick stretch to your foot, and it's going to help you get some of that dorsiflexion range of motion back, that motion where you're trying to pull up the toes towards your head that you were kind of lacking when we tested that earlier. So when I do this manipulation, you might feel a little popping or a little click going on in that foot, or you might not. Either way, that's totally normal. What you are going to feel though is that quick stretch is going to give you some good effects, that it's going to actually decrease your pain at rest, in addition to helping you with some of that range of motion and getting that back, okay? After we do this, I'm going to send you home with some homework. It's a home exercise program that's going to be a good follow-up to that manipulation, that's going to also improve that range of motion that the manipulation just improved. This will put minimal stress on that left foot and will give a chance for that pain to kind of calm down a little bit as we start getting that range of motion back, like we talked about earlier. So I'm going to have you do that step stretch that you said that was helping you a lot at home. I'm going to have you do that. I'm going to have you hold it for 30 seconds on that left side, but I'm going to have you do it 4 times, okay? You're going to do it 4 times. You're going to do it for 30 seconds, rest, and then 3 more times after that. I want you to do this every day until you come back to see me, okay? So, and why I'm doing this is it seems that you might have a little Achilles tendonitis going on. But the good news is that's pretty common whenever you go from not really running a lot to starting a big running program like you have, okay? So that's not really a big deal, and all of this stuff that I've talked about has helped really well with patients, with similar stuff going on in the past, okay? So that's good. And what you can also do though, since it is in that early stage, if you have any NSAIDs, so maybe some Advil or Aleve if you have it, that can actually decrease your pain a little bit while we are in this short-term stage of this tendonitis, okay? It's just a little thing that's going on, very common. And so now just a few other things to expect with how this treatment is gonna progress over time, okay? So once we get some of that range of motion back, like we've already began today, and the pain has calmed down a little bit, we'll transition into some strengthening exercises. Okay, so this is just to address some of that weakness that you had when we tested the calf strength earlier in that left side. That felt a little weak. And so we're going to address that. And that's really going to be important, with getting back to running. Okay, so I don't think it will take long to get to that running, but it starts with this range of motion, then we go strength, and then we can go back to the running. And I would like to get you back to running pretty quick so that I can see you run here, and I'm actually going to take a look and see if there's anything kind of form-wise going on that we can tweak with a little bit that maybe is causing some added stress to that left leg, okay? So we'll go range of motion, get back into that strength once that pain goes down, and then I'm going to take a look at you running and see if we can work on any form things to get you back going on that training program, 100% like you want to, okay? That's about all I got. Do you have any questions for me before we get started?